This isn't an old story. It's quite a recent story, maybe the last 10 years. I used to drive a retired police car, and I got a lot of stories about that, man. People think you're like a police or something. Even though it's unmarked, even though it's clearly retired, even though, God, it's beat to hell, even though I hardly even washed or waxed it. The thing looked ugly. I mean, nobody would really think it's a police car, but it was a retired police car. So I get the people seeing that from a distance and thinking about that. But one time I was going to a friend's house, and recently they were doing some construction, and they put speed bumps. It wasn't like the normal speed bumps. It was like the really weird ones that kind of go up and kind of almost square off at the top, like not curvy, but like square. Like you really got to stop for them, because if you go over it like more than like maybe 3 miles an hour, you really mess up your suspension. And so I was going to his house, and I was like going real slow, like to a crawl, like really, because I just got the car. I didn't want to mess it. I mean, it'd been through enough already. It was a police car. I mean, it'd been beat to hell already. And so as I'm going down, I noticed there was like an old lady walking her dog, right? And she just turns over and looks at me. And I look at her, just because I happen to look at her. And so I guess she thinks it's a actual police car with a police officer, the police car. And maybe she didn't realize I was slowing down for a speed bump. She thought, I was slowing down to look at her. And it just so happened when I was passing her, the dog she was walking took a shit. So this old lady sees me and is scared. And she clearly was not going to take, her dog mess anyway. She had no gloves or baggie or whatever. But she saw me looking at her, because I think that really is a crime if you don't pick up after even at least a misdemeanor. I don't think it's a big deal. But so this lady was like scared. She literally picked up dog shit with her bare hands and walked it home in her bare hands, because she thought that I was looking at her and was going to give her a citation for not picking up after her dog. I was not a police uniform. It was just a beat up old car, just going slow for speed bumps. And she literally picked up dog shit. She was scared of that. And I was like, oh my God, this is crazy.